night for Leaf fans, and what a moment for Benny the Butcher, Simon Benoit, who gets the overtime winner. Are you crazy? As the Toronto Maple Leafs are up 3-0 on the Ottawa Senators, and all you need is one more. And you can do it in their barn on Saturday night. What a hockey game today. It was an intense battle. It was very tight. But the Leafs, as they did a few days ago, get the overtime hero. And thank God it's early on in OT. A $1.19 in. Simon Benoit. God. It's crazy. It's beautiful stuff. Let's break this game down. First period, I thought the Leafs started the game slow, but you expected that with the Sens crowd being ruckus, and they were a good crowd tonight. So you had to weather that initial storm, that initial fight, the initial punch they threw at you. And they had a power play early on, and you're like, okay, we really got to hang on here. They did, they killed it off, and after that, they were able to settle into the game, ending up finishing the first period pretty well. Only lost in shots, 8-7. Thought the play was pretty even. We're okay heading into the second period. But Nyes takes a late penalty. And for cross-checking, which I'm like, damn it, like Nyes right at the end of the freaking buzzer. But it would have been 4-on-4 to start. But then the problem is, then the Leafs take was it a tripping penalty or something? I can't remember what it was. And now it's 5-on-3. For like a minute 15, something like that. And they almost kill it off. About 20 seconds left. Claude Giroux fires one on. Good screen in front by Brady Tkachuk. Beats Stolarz clean. And it's a 1-0 Sens lead. Their first lead in the series. It was a $1.38 into the second period. 7 minutes later, though, Leafs get a power play. I can't remember who it was. High sticks Jake McCabe. Whoa, let's settle down there. I'm too excited right now. I'm way too excited. Who took that penalty? Was it Shane Pinto? No, it was Drake Batherson. Oh boy, Sens enemy number one right now after the last game, and he takes this penalty here. But the Leafs dominate the zone time, get chances. Willie has it at the far side. Gets it down low, and they try to fire it across seam to Matthews. But it goes off the skate of the defender in front and in. I think it was, who was that? Was it Batherson again or Pinto? I can't remember who the hell it was. But it was off the skate and in. Matthew Nyes gets credit for it. His second of the playoffs at 8:31. Nylander and Marner with assists. And the Leafs have tied the game. Shots on goal in the second period were 10-6 in favor of the Sens. But it's 1-1 game going into the third. We're like, all right. We're here. You're even after two periods. Find a way to win the third. And we go up 3-0. We're feeling confident. 32 seconds in. Can we talk about Morgan Rielly firing it around the boards and Mitch Marner? That quick little centering pass through his legs, or was it even through his, I don't know, it was too damn fast, to Austin Matthews. Meanwhile, Ullmark's still looking over here behind the net. He's like, where is it? Meanwhile, Matthews is over here with the puck. He fires it in past Ullmark. He's got a big celly. And 32 seconds into the third period, the Leafs take the lead 2-1. A massive goal. And Austin Matthews on the board for his first goal of the playoffs. Had some good assists. Played some really good defensive hockey. But in every Leafs fan's mind, we're sitting here like, okay, Austin, would like you to get in the score sheet, pal. And he does there from Marner and Rielly at 32 seconds. And we're like, okay. You got the lead in the third period. Find a way to get this done. But I kept screaming at the TV because, of course, they can hear me. Keep skating. Keep trying to force the play. Try and get another goal because just don't try and hang on to 2-1. Well, they don't. And 11:22 in, Brady Tkachuk crosses the blue line and fires this thing short side. Beats Stolarz. Hell of a shot from Brady Tkachuk. Would like Stolarz to have that. But regardless, it's a 2-2 hockey game at that point. We all know Anthony Stolarz, right? He's not going to let one thing, change the way he plays. That was not a great goal, but just a hell of a shot. He's not going to dwell on that. He'll move on to the next one and played a really good rest of the third period. Shots were 5-2 Leafs in the third. And in overtime, the Leafs have 2 shots on goal. Matthews wins the faceoff. And right as he won the faceoff, right before they won the faceoff, they flashed the stat up there, the amount of faceoffs the Leafs had won today. And right as he won it, I'm like, that's pretty lopsided. But it's an even game. Doesn't seem like it's making that much of an impact. Well, Matthews wins the draw back to the point. And Simone Benoit, little snapshot from the point, finds eyes through the screen. Allmark doesn't see it, and it beats him. And Simone Benoit, of all freaking people, is the overtime hero tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is insane. You want to know how many goals Simone Benoit has in his career? That is, what is that? 6. Not playoff goals. All goals in the NHL for his whole career. 6. But you know what he doesn't give rat's ass about anymore? All 6 goals. You know what he cares about now? Setting up the goal, Max Domi's goal a few days ago, and scoring the overtime winner today to put the Leafs up 3-0 over the Ottawa Senators. It's a beautiful sight. Phenomenal stuff. Great hockey. And right as they started the Let's Go Sens chant as the faceoff happened, and right as the puck drops, they're still going. Benoit silences it, ends the game. Shots on goal, 20-20. It's a great defensive game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I thought Ottawa would come out, better, considering on home ice, they're all jacked up, this and that. They've all talked about, this great 5-on-5 play. I mean, are we going to still be down that narrative when you're down 3-0? It's pretty crazy if it is. But regardless, I don't care because the Leafs are up 3-0. Face-off dot, as I mentioned, the Leafs dominated 32-19. They won almost 63% of the face-offs today. Special teams-wise, they were 1 for 4 in the power play, and their one goal was a 5-on-3. And the Leafs went 1 for 2 on their power play. Great stuff there. 44 hits for the Sens, 37 for the Leafs. We obviously know the shots were even. Anthony Stolarz, 2 goals on 20 shots. Obviously not the greatest game for him, but who cares? Gave your team a chance to win, and they got it done. Austin Matthews, goal and an assist and a +2 today. Matthew Nyes, a goal and a +2. Simone Benoit, goal and a +1. Mitch Marner, 2 assists and a +2. Nylander and Riley both had assists. Playoff Mo just stacking up the points in the postseason. Love to see it. Slap on OEL there for a +1 there at the end. Obviously on the ice for the OT winner. Great stuff for the Leafs. And as I mentioned right off the top, they have a chance on Saturday night to not throw any doubt in any Leaf fans' minds, not give Sens fans any sort of hope. On Saturday night, you have a chance at the Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa to end this series, get the brooms out, and move on to, let's be honest, probably the Florida Panthers, which not feeling good about that. But you got to get there first. You can't look past the Sens because it has happened before, 3-0 comebacks. And if you're a Leafs fan, you know that there's voodoo out there, so you can't get too excited. But regardless, the Leafs have done their job. They're up 3-0. They took 1 on the road, even if they lose Game 4, which they might, because it's hard to beat Team 4 games in a row. It's hard to sweep a team. You got to come back home, and the fans will be crazy. But I don't want to look at that. Saturday night, as Kawhi Leonard said, back when the Raptors were down 0-2 to the Milwaukee Bucks, and I'm going to end it off with this. He was asked, well, what's next? And he's like, going home to Toronto to win, what was it? You're planning to go home, win a game. He's like, no, we're planning on taking 2. Like, what are we talking about here? Obviously, that's not a quote, because Kawhi would not give you that much emotion. That's pretty much what he said. We're not there to take 1. We're taking 2. And they did. So for the Toronto Maple Leafs, you went to Ottawa, and as a fan's mindset, you're like, all right, at least take 1. And as a player's mindset, no. You want to go out there, and you want to take 2. Well, you've got the 1, and you have a chance at Saturday night to end this series. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and of course, this game today, smack that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course, TikTok is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. I will talk to you guys in Jay's Edition. They play tomorrow. Yippee. 7:07 first pitch at Yankee Stadium against the freaking Yankees. Jose Barrios, I believe, gets the mound for the Jays, and Carlos Carrasco for the Yankees. 7:05 first pitch, excuse me. And for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Saturday night, Canadian Tire Center, 7 p.m. puck drop with a chance to punch their ticket to the second round. All right? Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, the ending to this game today. Talk to you guys then.